We started off this particular segment forcing you with a leading question on what's good for 2019. You started off with external factors. Let's continue that theme. You think tourism will be good, but fundamentally, what's good about 2019? Do you think?
Well, maybe the elections, no? Because, again, as a background, if you look at the GDP growth of the Philippines, is actually on the downtrend. 6.9% growth in 2016, 6.6% in 2017, and 6.3% in the first 3 quarters of 2018. So we're in a decline. The good news is that 6.3% is still high.
Yeah.
The bad news is that compared to other neighbors, they have a flat trend or uptrend, while we have a downtrend. So that is, but I think that, and the main reason for that is the household consumption.
And that's a downtrend that you think will continue? I mean, Moody's just came out with its report. It's projection for 2019. Moody's is projecting a good performance, still above 6%, if not approaching 7%. Yeah. I mean, but you expect, you're saying it's a downtrend. You think it will continue, or will it bottom out and start to climb again?
Hopefully, we should expect bottoming out about 6.3%. But I think that that's the problem there, because why is it that despite the high world oil price, despite the high world interest rate, our neighbors, they have either a flat line or an uptrend in growth, at least for the last 3 years, while we have a decline. So I think that once they have, if there will be more humility in the part of the economic team of the Duterte government, they will be able to correct that. And I think that the election would somehow spur household consumption, and until the second quarter, and hope they can sustain it in the third and fourth quarter.
What will humility on the part of the economic managers look like? What should they be saying for you to start to appreciate that, as you said, okay, some humility there, and therefore that's leading to some better, more honest, more pragmatic policies? What does humility look like?
They have to admit that Train 1 especially has really created a lot of negative more than positive factors. No?
But aren't the actions of government, in effect, in so many words, already admitting that? Don't you think that, I mean, the legislators, with hardly any real objection now from the executive, have already basically signaled that we will step on the brakes here.
Yeah.
You think that's not enough? Haven't they in fact already admitted that Train 1 did have a bigger effect on inflation than people expected?
Yeah, that's the good news. There's some humility already. But I think that some sectors, they really want more. They want to reverse the phase 1. So if diesel tax before, until 2017, was 0, it went to 250 plus about 270. It should go back to 0.
Okay, well, let's be clear on that. They've already announced that the next round of supposed hikes in the excise tax on fuel will be suspended for next year.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
What you're saying is whatever was also implemented in the first round will also be
as much as possible. They should roll back. I think that what happened is that we should aspire for near 0 inflation rate for 2019.
Which is impossible.
Yeah, it is possible.
It's possible?
Yes. Malaysia has grown from 1.8% inflation rate until about May. It went down to 0.8, now 0.3%.
Okay, now I think you've
Singapore, 0.4%.
Okay.
It's near 0.
Okay, now I think you've gone way too far in being optimistic now.
Yeah.
But I'll force now. Yeah. Okay, but realistically, so I'll try to pull back, and I'll be the pessimist naman. What in reality will make a 0% inflation rate almost impossible?
Not exactly 0, but near 0, something like 0.5, 0 to 0.5%.
But what will make it difficult in reality? What will make it difficult in 2019?
I think it's on the interest, because the government is still on the borrowing, spend, borrow. So our public debt stock now is about 7.1 trillion pesos. So more debt means more debt service payment.